Aiden Ross and Kick situation is crazy.
So in one of my most recent videos where I was talking about the downfall of Kick, we mentioned near the end of the video that Kick was in a very bad situation with literally the face of the platform, Aiden Ross. Well, since that video has came out, we've gotten more information on what's really going on between Aiden Ross and Kick and how bad this situation has really gotten. And spoiler alert, it's pretty bad. But what's exactly going on between the two, and how did it
It's the Aiden going back to Twitch?
Managed to get to the point where Aiden Ross is about to part ways with the platform? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Trap House with the biggest trapper. While you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community.
If Aiden go back to Twitch, it's gonna be tough.
Now, with all of that being said, let's get into how bad the situation between Aiden Ross and Kick really is. Okay, so to start, you guys know who Aiden Ross is. He was one of the biggest streamers in the world at one point, and he really still is one of the biggest streamers in the world. He completely revolutionized streaming and changed it into what we know now, shifting the culture from what was more so known as a gaming environment into something that was more IRL based and collabing with all of these big celebrities every day that we see on Twitch today. But in the midst of Aiden Ross's career, he began getting into a lot of controversy and chose some controversial career paths, such as accepting a multi-million-dollar gambling deal. And this would eventually
That's low-key smart though. Oh, that's how he got banned. Oh, okay.
lead to him getting permanently banned off of Twitch. And this would really end up sparking Aiden Ross's streaming career on Kick. And for the most part, Aiden's career on Kick had its ups and downs.
So he got banned from gambling on Kick. That's
had a lot of events that managed to go viral on the Kick platform, such as his big boxing events that he was doing at one point, and of course his biggest moment of his career, streaming with the future president of the United States, Donald Trump. And even though Aiden has had all of these big moments on Kick, his career on the platform hasn't really been all that good. He's been extremely inconsistent since being on Kick, streaming the least amount of times that he's ever had throughout his entire career. And there's a lot of factors that you could factor in into maybe why Aiden Ross hasn't been streaming as much. But regardless of the reason, he's been extremely inconsistent over the past 2 years. So this would start leading to some problems between him and the Kick platform. So about 4 days ago, fans began noticing that Eddie, the CEO of Stake and Kick Streaming, had unfollowed Aiden Ross on social media. And at first, many people thought that this was like
is Aiden unbanned on Twitch?
Fake or some sort of script.
I remember what's called said he's gonna talk to the Twitch dude for him.
I think kindergarten.
No.
Script up until Aiden Ross put out a tweet saying that he just found out as well and that none of this was a script at all. He would follow this up saying that he had some big streams planned, but he didn't know where he was going to stream them at. And this led fans to believe that Aiden Ross had officially parted ways with Kick, but for the most part we didn't know why any of this was even going on. And after fans continued being suspicious of what was going on between Aiden Ross and Kick, they began digging a little bit deeper into this, and what they found was a little bit shocking because allegedly Aiden Ross has been rigging gaming bets on the platform Stake.com, which is a gambling platform also owned by Eddie Craven and B-John, who are also the CEOs and co-founders of Kick Streaming as well. So for those of you who don't know, Aiden Ross is in a lawsuit with his former security guard Ant. And this has been a long time unresolved legal battle that the two have been in, but according to some alleged court documents, it was stated that Aiden Ross was engaging in in-game rigging.
One such illegal activity was Ross engagement in rigging, point shaving during the NBA Stake.com platform Stake in order to players blessed on Stake while at the same time paying players in tournament purse to ban.
Rigging and point shaving during the NBA 2K video game tournament that was on Stake.com. And this happened in or around July of 2023. Specifically, Aiden Ross placed bets on Stake, while at the same time he would be paying these players in the said tournament to purposefully throw games. And according to these documents, it also says that Aiden Ross allegedly admitted to doing this in some leaked text messages. So if this whole alleged thing where he was rigging games and paying players to lose is true, it could end up going very bad for Aiden.
Love games but hate the grind? With WeMod, you can be invincible, unimaginably well.
And there's also some like Instagram messages that's been posted on Twitter as well. That's allegedly Aiden Ross DMing someone saying that they snitched about.
You try to snitch on this 2K. You really about to make me mad, man. I ain't never snitch on, especially on 2K. Who I snitched to, I wouldn't even know who to tell who I did, especially who I supposedly talked to. I'll be serious. Who did I try to snitch to? You told the lawyer about it, right? 2K. Oh, he lost the money.
about the 2K bets to the lawyers. And Aiden was seemingly confirmed that there was some involvement in the 2K situation, but according to him that it was a frame and a setup and that he lost money on it because it was rigged, and that if he was the one actually rigging the games, he would have made money.
Them games must have been made. Them games must have had a lot of money on the line.
I guess that's a pretty understandable thing to say. Like, if he's losing money, obviously he can't be the one that's rigging the games, because otherwise he would be winning money. But the Kick and Aiden Ross drama didn't die down here at all. In fact, it would become even more heated just a few days later. So this situation would continue to heat up when Eddie went live on stream and replied to the rumors of Aiden parting ways with the platform, and this is what he had to say.
Did Aiden Ross leave Kick? I don't think Aiden left Kick. I think it's just him causing his. He's good at what's he does. It's like doing the drama stuff.
You know how the internet is.
Where the fuck's Aiden gonna go to? Aiden's banned from Twitch. He's gonna go to fucking Rumble or some shit. I don't know. Like, he's got nowhere to go. Like, what do you mean? Where's he going? Fucking Aiden.
Now, as you can see in that clip, he kind of wasn't taking this whole thing serious at all. Like, he was kind of mocking Aiden in a way by laughing and stating that he don't think Aiden Ross is going to leave Kick because he has virtually nowhere else to go. And unfortunately, that is a very true statement, because Aiden doesn't really have any other options to stream on other than like YouTube, because he's not going to go to a platform like Rumble. That's an even worse platform than Kick. And after all of the controversy,
but will he come to YouTube though?
That he's gotten into after signing to Kick, he got permanently banned off Twitch. So it's not like he could currently just go back there neither. And it seems like Aiden knows this is true as well, because a fan has said that he should stream on YouTube. And Aiden would reply to that tweet by saying that he really has no other option unless he streams on Twitter, which I highly doubt that Aiden would do. But that's not the only thing he had to say about this situation. After Eddie kind of brushed the whole thing off by laughing and joking about him, Aiden will put out a response tweet to Eddie saying, "Alright, well, this leaves me no choice to absolutely handle this in the way I want to handle this. Instead of dealing with this in private, you want to crack jokes and laugh it off and tell Neon's management that this is all a script. I'm going to enjoy UFC and give you one last chance to make things right properly with me before I tell and show the world the real you." Now, normally when someone says that, it's a big threat. Like when someone says, "Oh, I'm going to show the world who you really are," that normally means that that person is a terrible person and they have some dirt or something on that person. And that was a pretty serious response from Aiden Ross to someone who was laughing and joking about the whole situation. And all of this would transpire while Eddie was still on stream. And he would reply to this by saying that Aiden is basically upset because he wants more money.
Square, it's like, hey, look, today's Saturday, it's the town square. We can all come, like, you know, we can come shit on Kick. We can come get angry at, like, the fact Ice Poseidon got banned for throwing an egg. We can come get angry because Aiden wants, like, more money. Or we can come, like, you know, come get angry because of this. Or, we can come, like, talk about all this kind of stuff we want, right? Like, and that's awesome. I think it's cool.
And of course, much like his first response to Eddie, Aiden wouldn't take this lightly at all. He replied via Twitter in a now deleted tweet saying, "Eddie, why lie to everyone when you just offered me an 8-figure deal to do a subathon on Kick, not including subs, without gambling for January 2025? When I have my lawyer review what I can and can't say, I'll post my entire video showing everything." And after this, Aiden Ross would put out another tweet stated that he was going to get off Twitter for a while to calm down and try to make things right, because he cares about his fan base and his community too much. He doesn't want to go months without being able to go live. And after putting out that tweet, Aiden Ross
was going consistent, low key.
About this whole
he was
thing
just being consistent,
right now, and he deleted most of the tweets that he had put out. But Eddie, the CEO of the platform, seemingly wasn't done with this at all, because he was once again still on stream, and he once again talked about the possibility of Aiden completely leaving Kick. And
what's the point? What do they gain from Aiden leaving? Literally, except for money, bro. Like, what, bro? You gonna have one of the biggest streamers.
According to the CEO, if Aiden leaves, then that's only going to give other people more room to grow.
You know, I think the likes of Aiden, right? If like, hey, look, if he was to leave Kick, would Kick die? No, Kick won't die. Would Kick lose viewership in terms of hours watched? Of course. Would it lose community? Sure, there'd be communities left. But I think, again, it opens up room for other people to grow, right? I think, again, it's a platform. It's a social media platform. And if a social media platform is reliant on, like, any individuals, that's like a very dangerous position to be in, right? Like, at the end of the day, it is that community sentiment, it is that backbone of the company that matters. And I think Kick is very fortunate to be in a very good position right now, whereby, you know, I don't think Kick needs any large names to continue going.
Now, I understand exactly what Eddie is trying to say here. Yes, Aiden is a very big streamer, so if he leaves, viewers are going to go watch other people on the platform that's streaming.
He basically saying they could do it without Aiden.
Have to realize that Aiden Ross was basically the first streamer streaming on this platform, and most of the viewership on this app comes from the community that he's built. I mean, everyone knows that Aiden has one of the most strongest and loyal fan bases that there is. And he even has over 100,000 members in the Twitter community that's pretty tapped in with everything Kick related. So if Aiden was to leave this platform, it would definitely be a huge hit for Kick. And I think this would definitely lead to the platform falling off because most of the streamers that was there that were big other than Aiden has already left. And most of the remaining streamers are still on the platform as some type of associate to Aiden Ross. So if he was to leave,
didn't Shroud just get a deal?
I think most of the other streamers on the platform will probably follow right behind them if they're not banned on some other platforms already. And this would definitely put an end to the already dying platform. But that's just my personal opinion on this whole situation. You guys know that the only opinion that I really care about is you guys' opinion. So be sure to let me know down below in the comments. What do you think about this entire situation? Do you guys think that Aiden Ross will leave Kick? And do you think that Kick is going to fall off if Aiden leaves? And just let me know what do you think about this whole Kick and Aiden Ross situation down below in the comments. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 10,000 subscribers.